Today we discuss the 5 reasons for not investing on the Venezuelan real estate market. So let's start.
Welcome to Venezuela Insider, the only place in Venezuela for expats, digital nomads, entrepreneurs, investors, travelers, and related internationals. For more information, venezuelainsider.com.
Number 5 is risk tolerance. If you have a very low risk tolerance, please don't even think about buying real estate in Venezuela. Here's why. Of course, the Venezuelan economy and hence the Venezuelan real estate market collapsed. We had an 80% GDP collapse, and the real estate market collapsed between 2016 and late 2018. After that, since 2019, we are seeing a rebound. We're still seeing a rebound regarding real estate prices, and in some markets are getting pricey. And also, we have seen an economic recovery since I would say the bottom is on 2018. However, statistically, since 2021, we had a 10% GDP growth, and after that 10% GDP growth again on 2022. And this year, we're poised to either slightly grow regarding GDP or slightly decrease. So, by the deep moment. But still, the Venezuelan real estate market is going strong at the moment on some certain specific areas. So, take it with a grain of salt. However, the real estate market, it has some issues regarding, of course, is affected by the oil revenue of Venezuela and also by the political situation. That the political situation has been stable and can go far beyond that on the past, let's say, few years. So the government, it is what it is, so you have to take it as it is. And the oil revenue collapsed around 3 million barrels on the early 2010s. It reached a bottom on 2020, 400,000 barrels. Right now, we are close to 800,000 barrels per day, according to official data. And if the oil production rises on the next 5 to 10 years, real estate prices are going to rise as well. Number 4 is speculation. Many people want to invest in Venezuela and want to invest on the real estate market. However, it's not as easy as it sounds. If you know what you're doing, you can get decent profits, or at the very least, just break even. However, the real estate market in Venezuela is not a video game. It's not like trading. It's not like buying crypto. It's not like buying NFTs. You're not going to get rich quick scheme. It's not like these YOLO stocks, like the Wall Street bets with I remember GameStop and Bed Bath & Beyond and the AMC tier stock. So it's not a get rich quick scheme. Also, there is not an ETF that you can buy cheaply and multiply your profits. However, you can, on a realistic scenario, positive scenario, it can go 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x tops on the next 5 to 10 years. So it's a long position. So if you are merely speculating with the Venezuelan real estate market and you don't know what you're doing, you are going to lose greatly. Number 3 is location. And of course, you know the cliche on the real estate market, location, location, location. Not every location within Venezuela is the same. You have some very important locations regarding real estate markets over there. However, it's not the same thing buying, let's say, the most important city in Venezuela, Caracas, that buying real estate on a small town or on the, buying farmland or something like that. And it's very tricky to play out. You have to know the market, especially know the regional markets, and know the markets within those regional markets. So you have to know what you're doing, and it's not like you're going to buy blindfolded any given Venezuelan property, and you're going to get massive returns. So know what you're doing, know the market, know the location. That's why number 3. Number 2 is lack of credit. Venezuela mortgage market is pretty much non-existent. So it's next to impossible to get a property using leverage and using credit, like most of you, if you are in the United States. do with the, the fixed income, with the fixed rate mortgages on the adjusted rate mortgages and the Federal Reserve and the rates and so on. And if you live in Europe, something similar with the LIBOR rates and the Euribor rates and so on, and what is dictated by the European Central Bank and so on. So most likely you are not going to get credit. For one hand, it's actually a good thing because the market is not leveraged. So you're not going to see a real estate market collapse like you saw on the United States, on the GFC in 2008, and happened on a lot of markets. So you're not going to see a real estate bubble on that regard. However, for the average Venezuelan, it's impossible, next to impossible, to get a mortgage. So they don't have access to the local market. However, on the past few years, the people who are actually purchasing properties are Venezuelans themselves, way more than the internationals. And number one is bureaucracy. Bureaucracy in Latin America is terrible. However, in Venezuela, it's way, way worse. It's a dreadful situation. My clients already know that. And the bureaucracy regarding in order to purchase a real estate property is no exception, actually even worse. So you have to know what you're doing. And in the particular case of purchasing a real estate property, it's a hassle, it's a process that you have to go through. Most people get discouraged in order to purchase a real estate property in Venezuela for those reasons. And the properties are, in many markets, regional markets, are cheap, but not as cheap as they think. And also you have to add the extra cost and the extra time that takes to navigate the Venezuelan bureaucracy. So for that reason and all the reasons listed, if you don't like what you're hearing from this video, most likely buying real estate properties in Venezuela is not going to be for you.
Thank you for watching Venezuela Insider. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on social media. If you want to work with us, VenezuelaInsider.com. Thanks again and have a nice day.